Hey guys, welcome back to Virtual Playground TV, and welcome to episode 4, I believe, of Transport Fever 2. The last episode, we kind of hit a gold mine. We got going in some oil and expanded a whole bunch of trains, whole bunch of lines, um, and yeah, things just worked out really nice. But one thing we did realize at the end of last episode is adding a second lumber train, especially as long as they are. I mean, we could always cut them down a little bit if we wanted to, but this log train just cannot keep up. As you can see, this guy he's not even quite half full, maybe half full. But yeah, this train here just can't keep up. So what we got to do is actually expand the line a little bit. I'm not even sure. Let's see. The horses might be able to keep up here. Um, But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. And we do have two lines, so if we wanted to, we could use both lines, but we shouldn't have to. Um, let's go here. So what we're going to do is just something super simple. We're just going to add a couple sidings, probably two sidings, and just double up these trains a little bit. So let's start off by doing that. Let's see where we at, what we're doing. Those trains are pretty short too, right? Yeah, 548 feet. So we could probably do two sightings at 1,000 feet and call it good. So let's go here. And I don't know why I'm sticking to 200-foot turnouts. I mean, probably doesn't really matter, but it seems almost every single turnout I'm doing is about 200 feet. I know down the road when we get the faster trains and stuff like that, then yeah, I probably got to start paying attention a little bit more to what I'm doing. Signals. We're going to put a signal, the inside track going towards, the outside track coming from. Something like that, yeah. Just so the track going into the station doesn't have to slow down to get on the siding track. It just goes straight through if it's available. And also, let's change these to one-way signals. There we go. I just started recording. I'm already hitting my escape button. All right, then the next one will go up here somewhere. Do we want to put it like right on the edge, or we got a little bit of room? Well, probably put probably like we've been doing, a half a mile gap in between. That might be doable here. 2,600 feet, give or take, about right there. Right on the edge of the forest. Oh, that's the entire length of the forest. That's kind of cool. 1,000 feet just for the siding right there. One of those Bob Ross happy accidents, I guess. Okay, so signal. Again, we're going to use the short side is the entrance side, and the long side is one going with the full load down the station. And again, switch them over to one. I gotta stop doing that. But anyways, yeah, he's heading up. What we can go ahead and do is just click on him, manage a vehicle, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and just double him up right here, right now. Don't hit escape again. But anyways, so exactly what do... Oh, Anaheim just expanded. Anaheim needs goods. Sadly, that's one of the things we haven't got yet. We're gonna have to look for, and they need machines. Okay, so that's something we could probably work towards on this episode. So we're gonna have to get the steel mill going, which is really nice because we have a really long built-out track system already within range of the steel mill. So we can definitely use that. Where is it? Oh, way over here is a machine factory. And they also need lumber too, so we just need to get that steel mill going on this episode if we can, and route some of the logs coming out of Phoenix. And then that'll get us with the machines at least. Yeah, we'd probably just go ahead and bring the machines up as well through the this track right here that's bringing in the food. Alright, well anyways, let's get this little mine going, I guess. We're just going to do something simple. We're just going to do horse and cart is all we're going to do. We don't need a train for this short distance. So let's just hook up these two lines, and then we'll make a T connection right here. looks good to me. And then we're going to take it. This is about center. So we're just going to take it and go up this way. Let's go ahead and get a road depot. And let's go ahead and buy... Oh yeah, I forgot we have all these new carriages now. We could use the flatbed. It brings in coal and stuff. So we'll get 10 for now. See what that does. Make them on a new line, there to there. We're going to call this line Iron 1. Then now we're going to buy 10 more and call it Coal 1. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a rail line for this guy. Okay, so what we might just do is take the steel. And we got to run it down. I was almost going to run it here, but that's already a steel mill. Okay, yeah, so we got to run it over across to Pittsburgh somehow. Yeah, if we put another track so it bypasses maybe and kind of loops around the mountain here or goes through the mountain. I mean, we have the money, almost $100 million. Okay, so we could build a station out here somewhere. Come up around, come this way, go around the mountain here. So we could still drop the steel off at Pittsburgh, at Phoenix, then just have its own dedicated train loop around the mountain and deliver the steel. And then bring the steel back up and deliver the machines. And then have another train pick up the machines and run them over into Anaheim. I like that. I really do like that. It minimizes the crossing, you know, the tracks just weaving everywhere. It uses the main lines and just has little spurs. I really like that. How are we going to do this? Gotta build a station, cargo station, max size. For now, just one track like everything else. We're going to turn it this way and kind of do the same thing we did before. Basically put it on the river. About right in here somewhere. And then gotta make it so this track comes out and follows the hill going down and crosses right about here. And then we're gonna turn it this way. There we go, we got a tunnel built right there. That's probably the best thing we could do, is just have it go straight into a tunnel so you don't have to climb that grade right there. Okay, yeah, we might have to shoot this way a little bit just to follow the contour. Yeah, so we'll just go this way, follow the contour. Then when we get close to the station, then we'll hop across the bridge and try to match the contour lines. So we'll probably start the bridge on this line or on this line, shoot across, and then try to match up at the same elevation, then go into the station there. Yeah, I think that's gonna work right there. And then we just turn towards the station. It's gonna be a slower turn, I think, but it's just gonna have to do what it has to do, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Comes up. It's a pretty slow turn going onto the bridge. Crosses the river and just kind of follows through. Yeah, there's some dips and stuff in the track. That's fine. There's this big long tunnel that goes through to get to this section if it wanted to, which we might be able to run a log train down here to get the lumber going, just for a little bit more distance to travel kind of thing. But I think we might also put a second tunnel extending off of this line, cutting across and into this line over here. And then does it merge? Oh yeah, it merges side by side. Look at that. And we got two rail lines just forming a Y right here on this mountain. And then both over. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I might just go ahead and double track it all the way down, because if we're having logs and machines coming down this road or this track, then we shouldn't be stopping them every mile or so. So just do something like that. Just double line it all the way down, because they got quite a while here. They have to wait for each other. So with that, I think we're going to put two signals on this side, on that side. And these ones, they have to be... See an animal down there. Fox? Okay, that's about 1,000 feet. I mean, that doesn't really matter, but we do that. Then they have to share the bridge. and then they double up on that track, so that should be good. So signals do the same thing with a double signal on this side probably. That should work. And then we'll just put a track that keeps going this way. Meets up over here. It's just going to be a small station probably. 320, but just a single track. And no, we don't need it like that. We probably put it right here on the edge. Yeah, something like that looks good. That right there should work. So we have lumber set up, and we have the steel should be set up, and then the lumber comes back. Next, we're going to provide our own logs, run it down by train, then yeah, get the logs, run it over this way. So we just need to get our... Okay, so I don't need a tool or a truck stop here. I will need one here, however. Oh, look at that. That fits real nice right there. I mean, I don't need it because if I need to expand and yada yada yada, but just by the looks of it, looks really good. Really, really good right there. Then I'll put it on kind of this, yeah, I'll just put it on this corner right here. Just leave that open like that. And then I'll put a road station, or do I want to put the road station on this side? Just to make this train station look more full. No, I'll do that, I like that. Just to make it look like it has more stuff going on. Okay, so we're going to take buy, and we're going to buy just 2 horses for now, I think. And we're going to new line from the station up to there. Did I buy the wrong thing? Did I put a... What did I put down there? Oh, did I put it on the train station? Mistake. Yeah. My bad. Add station. Let's go there. There we go. So these guys will be running back and forth for a while. And now I just need to get a train. The first one we'll get is going to be for the lumber, or the logs, I think. And to do so, we're going to go ahead and also logs 1. So we're going to manage the lot. No, do this. There's 25 vehicles on there now. We'll go probably add another 10, just hoping they can keep up. No, you know what? What am I doing? I know I have replace, and we're going to replace you with these flat cars. There we go. I'll slow it down a little bit. That looks so much nicer. You can actually see the commodity, and it does something different visually, you know? It's pretty cool. What kind of train do we want, and how big of a train do we want? Do we want just a regular log train like these guys? Buy... I want to put Baldwin on there, because I think these guys are just regular plain Jane generals. That's just maxed out. There we go. We'll do that for now and just see what happens. If we have to, we'll get them, you know, the next size. So go ahead and buy that guy. Yeah, this is kind of cool looking. Here he comes. I just ride with them for a minute. It's kind of a thing we do. Get a new train, just ride with it on the first lap. But I think I just realized this. Hopping over this river right here, I think is the first time that we left our peninsula. I am pretty sure we haven't left the island yet, or the peninsula yet. This is the first time we're actually doing that. Milestone. Oh, look at all those fish. Oh, yeah, milestones, right? We're just advancing. Okay, so he's going to take a left around the track. Just about to hit a big old deer or something. He's going to fly through here. You know, just thinking about it, I wonder how many logging trains, steam trains back in the day actually caught fire. Because sure, it's steam, but sometimes you get soot and ash that comes out of these stacks, and it's just like burning embers. And they go on the dry tinder. I bet you a lot of them burnt up like that. I was on a train a long time ago when I was a kid. I had a Dollywood. It was a steam engine. It had open windows, and yeah, there was a coal train, or they used coal for the fire. But yeah, you got the soot coming out of the stack, and it's getting your eyes. That was the most miserable train ride I've ever had. It was cool. It was a really nice ride, but I just couldn't see half of it because I was too busy trying to wipe my eyes out and just burning because of the soot. All right. Do they have logs for this guy? A couple? It would have been good, but since we have the other line moving now, it's kind of taken away from it. So let's go here. Logs 1, manage vehicles. It's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. Yeah, we'll see how that goes now. With another 10 horses on that line. All right, so next thing in order is to get our steel line going. So this guy right here, probably, because there's a siding right there. Yeah, we could probably break off this line down here somewhere. So, okay, so right at the edge of the trees, we're going to curve upward. Trying to get us halfway close. I don't think we can actually curve behind it. Okay. Or we can put it at an angle, I guess. Kind of put it out. Okay, yeah, if I put it way out here, it's even connected, so pretty sure if we did this, that'd be fine. Like that. Let's go ahead and get the road just to make sure. Add a street. It's connected perfect. Just get a rail line and yeah, just connect it up right there. Then now we have to, yeah, probably put a signal on a steel line. But if I don't put a signal on the main line, I don't think the main line would have to stop then. Okay, yeah, there's already one on the main line right here, so if a train's trying to cross, he will stop right here to let that guy through. Okay. So I think that's okay then. Oh, one way to find out. Let's go ahead and get a steel train set up. And this one, of course, is going to be a Baldwin. Ooh, we got a mogul. When did that happen? He's got more power, more attractive effort. He costs about $400,000 more to purchase, and about $70,000 more per year for maintenance. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and grab him. Why not? Brand new train. Yeah, we need the steel car. So we'll get how many? 20 to start with, 140 steel. Yeah, we'll start with that, I guess. This is gonna be a new line. And he's gonna go from the steel mill. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go all the way up to here, to Pittsburgh. That train looks like he means business. Just look at that big old stack on him. All the hoses and the steam lines. Okay, I think I need a signal on this track. On the end over there. What is this guy's top speed anyways? I didn't even look at that. 31 miles an hour with what I have loaded on him. Yeah, the mogul might actually hurt himself, though, to be honest. Coming all the way down and then back up. Might have been better just to cut him straight through. But to get this route to work the way it is, I think we had to do this. Vehicles are bad condition. What's new? Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, okay, I think that's fine. I think he's just gonna bypass, I hope. Okay, yeah, there we go. Ooh, I thought that was gonna collide for a minute. I might have to make a bypass track on this guy too, like I did on the Pittsburgh one. Just kind of go around the station and then merge back up right over here somewhere. Okay, this is a pretty decent little hill climb, just right there at the end like that, but 36 pieces of steel. Alright, well at least he's not empty. We might need... What we got going on here? Traffic jams? Oh, that's bad. Configure some more this stuff. Let's go to cargo, no, street access. This, exits here and here, and roads. Got to figure something else out with this, I think. Maybe do a enter for these guys right there, maybe. Come on, guys, get out of each other's way. Yeah, I tried feeding all the cars on the same dang line. It's not a good idea. I think I got them all set up. No, I don't. This guy. Delete that exit right there. I think that's causing issues too. Okay, yeah, so they enter this way and they exit that way. That's better, I think. Okay, so that might be a little bit better flow. Okay, where's that steel train at? It's not him. Oh, he's almost there already. Train 4, very bad condition. Oh, the plank trains. Yeah, they can wait for a bit. I'll upgrade them to moguls here in a minute. Okay. I need to expand this guy. Just so that way we're not wasting all of our material. Then I think I also need to probably just double those vehicles for now. He doesn't have any customers yet because we haven't set nobody up. I think to set them up, all we have to do is, yeah, put some more horses over here. I believe buy vehicles. We want to buy some machines, right? So we're going to buy one of those for now. A new line from... No. We need to put down a... Oh, they don't need machines anymore. Come on. Scroll a little bit again. So yeah, we need to figure out where the machines need to go and then make an actual delivery route for that. So we're not just sitting here wasting all these materials. Okay, now where's those log trains? Get rid of the Baldwin, add a mogul. That should work. Then the other engine, same thing. Get rid of the Baldwin, add a mogul. There we go. Okay, and that steel train. Oh wow, he's almost fully loaded. 105. How much money is he making anyway? Finances? Nothing. He's broke. I had to find something else for him to do, I guess. I guess the only other thing we can do is maybe tell him to bring lumber back from this place. It's not really something I want to do, but I mean, if I have to, I guess. Okay, well, I think we have these lines halfway figured out. One thing I wanted to do, which I don't know if we would have the time because this has been a pretty lackluster episode. We only have about 30 minutes to go for the recording. Um, but I really wanted to try to get something else going besides, you know, just the normal stuff here. What do I need to do though to wake this guy up? So I know he needs steel. He's getting steel and he's getting lumber. He's just not getting enough lumber. But he needs... Yeah, it's just a 1-to-1. He needs 1 lumber, 1 steel to make 1 machine. The machine should... Oh! This guy, he needs different cars, managed vehicle. So he's got 20 of these guys on the right. So let's go ahead and add probably 10 boxcars as well. So the boxcar can carry 7, flat can carry 7. I'm gonna have to redo it again. I need to count. So that's 16, 17, 18. There we go. 18 and 18. So it's 18 boxcars and 18 wagons. So that way, because it's a 1-to-1 with the steel, you bring in... No. We need 1 pallet extra, 1 car extra, I think, because it's not exactly a 1-to-1. Nah, it's good enough. It's good enough. No need to keep thinking about it like that. I haven't said it yet this episode, so I should. The scenery is really nice. Okay, I think what we're going to do also, there's so much fuel, we're going to manage the vehicle. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take out the Baldwins and add moguls to both of them. Okay, modify those. Then I think we might double them up, or at least get 1 more. Manage vehicle, copy it. So now we got 3 oil trains. So yeah, this line is super profitable, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I wouldn't say super, but it is profitable. That year is nice. But now with the moguls, they should go a lot faster, a lot more efficient. They're going to cost more, but they should get the oil back and forth a lot easier. Okay, here comes that 3rd engine. Oh yeah, no, he's flying up this mountain right now. I think on the last episode, it was only pulling about 9 miles an hour. Or 7 miles an hour, something like that. And yeah, they're 17, 18 miles an hour up it. So yeah, no, that was a good call for sure. Okay, what's going on this way? Oh, I think we're actually running out of logs again. I'll have to get this lumber mill also with that forestry to help out. Yeah, we're going to get this one also just to add some more logs onto the line. And then, yeah, just be lazy and put that guy right there. Just buy 20 of them right away, I guess. This guy I need to configure. Street access. Exits. And roads. Right now he just doesn't see the customer because the customer doesn't need the stuff he's selling. And I'm pretty sure if I would load this up with tools, that it would be fine. That I'd be making a profit on this engine. I mean, heck, Pittsburgh needs tools. So maybe we'll go ahead and get it started by just delivering straight into Pittsburgh. I mean, why not? I did not even see that, to be honest with you. I was too focused, too sidetracked on other stuff. So, okay. Machines. I keep saying tools. They need machines. So we'll do this. Buy covered wagons. Probably, let's go 3 for now. New line from right there to right there. Okay, now are you going to be making tools? Yes, finally. Jeez, this is so sad. But anyways, at least that tool factory is now awake. Now we need to bring food to Pittsburgh, which is good because we have... I guess I could take that train, stop them here, have them pick up food. Okay, yeah, so let's go line manager. We're going to stop from there, add station. We're going to go to Phoenix. Yeah, Portland, Phoenix, Pittsburgh, Phoenix. And in Phoenix, you're going to pick up... You're not going to unload anything. You're going to pick up food. There we go. Maybe doing that little tweak would start making money for us. But doing so, I think we might need another engine just specifically for food. Let's see here. Yes, Pittsburgh is now on the list for food. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this guy might actually start upgrading again pretty soon. Where is the food train? Right here. We might need another one. And we might need one more grain train if that's the case. But no, we might have enough food. Okay, so food train. Manage vehicle. We're going to copy you as well. So one thing, we're starting to really overload our tracks a little bit. We're going to have to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't actually become a real problem. The main track I'm worried about is up here. It's the oil line. Because we only have how many sidings? We got 1, 2, 2 sidings. We're going to have a whole bunch of trains running up and down it. So another thing we might have to do is actually just make it a full-time track. Because even the food line has 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the food line has 3 sidings of its own. So they can actually carry, what is that? 4 engines, I think? I think that's how the portions go. You get 1 extra train per siding or something like that, or 1 extra train for the total number of sidings, something like that. I forget exactly what exactly the number was. And we could also honestly have 1 more oil train if we really, really wanted it. As you can see, though, all the trains are starting to get into each other's way. We're definitely just gonna have to make specialized routes for the oil, just like we have for the food, so they stay off the line of the, you know, of the other trains that need to use this same track. It's gonna be 1890 before you turn off the episode for the day. We've been basically playing for 40 years in game so far. So this is no joke. The furthest I've been in Transport Fever 2. I don't know if I haven't mentioned it before. I'm literally a new player. This is my first 100 hours in the game or something like that. So I'm still learning a lot. Surprised I was able to make it the way we are. I mean, we got $238 million in the bank. This is a hard mode. And I mean, of course, it's I'm playing a little bit slow, trying to be a little bit careful with everything. But I think we're doing pretty good. I should probably start picking up the pace a little bit because I want to end the gameplay when the game time overlaps the real time. You know, when it meets up with the real time. So, for example, uh, if the game lasts until August like 10th or something like that, then you know, if that's real life time is August 10th, and then we get to August 10th of 2026 in game, that's when I want it to be over. Um, and then basically start a new map or what have you at that point. So yeah, we're gonna have to. We only have a little more than 100 years to go, so we're definitely gonna have to start picking it up a little bit. We have the money. We should be able to do it. We should start, you know, being able to actually, um, you know, expand a little bit better, a little bit quicker, just because we have all the funds. But anyways, yeah. So we have some food down in Phoenix to pick up to take to Pittsburgh. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll stop, pick up the food, and then we'll just call that an episode. Um, it's not been very exciting. I spent most of the time trying to push through. Oh wow, those mountains over there. Same mountains we keep looking at. It is just the way that the fog hits it or whatever, the shading. Anyways, so this episode hasn't been the most exciting episode. It's been, yeah, just a lot of fiddling, I guess, just trying to figure things out, you know, where to go and how to get there. Spent more time trying to make a couple rail lines, you know, just to get some lumber, and then trying to figure out why the lumber and the machines didn't work. You know, so it hasn't been a very productive episode in terms of getting things done, but it tied us up enough to actually let the finances just, you know, snowball on themselves. So we're making a ton of money, stockpiled a ton of money, but yeah, it's not a lot done. We did add, like I said, a few more trains. We got a few things going. And speaking of trains, this guy here is having issues. Start, stop, start, stop. We're probably going to have to, on episode 5, just double up all of our lines, so that way we don't have to keep worrying about doing this. Which, I mean, it won't be a bad thing to do. It's definitely something that's needed. But yeah, it's just kind of hurting us right now, having to stop and wait all the time. And yeah, that Pittsburgh food, we gotta hurry up. It's like going away. It's deteriorating. It's rotting because we're not getting it fast enough. Yeah, look at that. There's like nothing there. 6. Is there another train coming down with more? No. Train trying to go up and see. Now this guy here is probably blocking a train coming down. Yep, there's the food train right there trying to come down. But this guy's blocking him because this guy's in the way because somebody's blocking this guy. There he goes, now he's taking off. This guy's got to go before that guy can go. But yeah, no, we definitely have to separate the oil line from the food line, just because this is just ridiculous. Like right here, the oil train is going to overtake the food train. Okay, at least he stopped. Yeah, it's going to be a thing, I'm pretty sure, for episode 5. We're going to double up every line we have, which would in turn make it so we can have even more trains, which is always good. But yeah. He should stop here, pick those 6 loaves up, or 6 tons, I guess you can say. Okay, there he goes. He's got 1 car full of bread out of all those cars. Jeez. It's ridiculous. And there's a food train right there. We might have to have another steel train is probably what the issue is. And that guy only dropped off 4 pieces of bread. So we're going to need another food train and another steel train. To do that, we might need another farm to join us. But yeah, somehow or somewhere, we're going to have to tie another farm into our food supply. Yeah, because these guys are basically maxed out already. And this guy's production's still low, so he needs 600 food to get max production. And I think maybe at that point you can actually start upgrading again. Oh, speaking of, here's our food train showing up, our steel train. But anyways, guys, I think with that, this episode has been more questions and answers, I guess. It's been, yeah, we fixed a few little things, but in fixing things, we ended up giving ourselves more bottlenecks on the rail lines. So definitely on episode 5, we'll have to come back through, like I said, fix the tracks, double them up, get more, train capacity on these lines, and go from there. Hopefully that's actually going to, be enough to pick up the pace and get things moving even faster. Because we have, what is it, like 130, 140 more years, and then I'm going to call the game over. And we've already been playing for 40 years right now. So not quite halfway, maybe a quarter of the way done, but we still have a lot to do. We're only in this little section. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to start rambling. It's pretty late. I've been recording for, 2 hours now? Maybe a little more. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night. And this episode hasn't been too exciting. Not a lot going on. But it's given us a lot of stuff to fix on episode 5. Anyways, guys, until then, have a good one. Bye.